Second point is we are a very busy country. You see, we are busy going to the moon, hosting the G20. We are going to have the third largest economy in the world, right? We are busy working on technology. We don't have time to. We don't have.
Yeah.
Why should we try to kill your
Misleading your own
You
nation.
kill your own terrorists. Sushant will appropriately.
Arnab, that's called
Misleading your
diversification.
own
You spend on
nation.
economy and then you also spend on terror.
No, Sushant. No, we don't want to. We don't.
And I acknowledge that India has been doing a good job on that.
No. Sushant is getting. Sushant has that. Sushant is responding. Sushant, what do you think should be done now?
You know, Arnab, I'm a little bemused. I'm a little bemused by the fact that Pakistan needs substantiation and authentication from Guardian for certain dossiers which they have prepared. Can you understand the magnitude of what Faraz is saying? That they have produced certain dossiers, and he says the Guardian has substantiated it. I don't see how a newspaper can substantiate something which a government has produced, number one. Number two, if they have actually got prosecutable evidence, then why isn't it in the public domain? What is the prosecutable evidence they have got? Have they got any videos? Since they claim to have safe city projects all over the place, they seem to have cameras and CCTV and everything all over the place. Surely they would have captured something. We haven't seen anything in the public domain, at least. There are forced confessions from people. How many of them have been actually prosecuted and brought before the courts? And are those court proceedings open? Absolutely not. The other gentleman who says that the Canadians have produced proof. Can you please show us what is the evidence that the Canadians have provided? Not a shred of evidence has been provided by the Canadians so far. Not even a shred of evidence. All they have leveled is credible allegations. Whatever credible allegations means. I don't know. It can either be credible or it can be allegation. It can't be credible allegation. It's an oxymoron of sorts. So I can't understand where that is coming from. The next point is the question. Please, you've had your say. Let other people speak. The next question which I have for the Pakistani gentleman is, okay, fine. Let us for a moment assume that India has been going inside Pakistan and bumping these guys off. Who were these guys? Were they pillars of Pakistani society? Is Jaish-e-Mohammed a pillar of your society? Is Lashkar-e-Taiba a pillar of your society? These are is a hijacker of the ISI 814 flight a pillar of your society? So what were these guys doing in Pakistan?
Superb.
What was a hijacker of an Indian Airlines plane doing in Karachi? Please let us know. Why was ideally a hijacker of a plane should have been prosecuted inside Pakistan and put in prison and the key thrown away? What was he doing normal business in Pakistan? Have you studied your own track record of terrorism? You are pointing fingers at other people.
Yeah, well said.
Have you seen your own track record? How much you have been involved in terrorism the world over? So and let us for a moment assume that the Guardian has published something. Number one, it has only regurgitated old information which has already been there in the public domain. A number of people have already published this information. So there's no new earth-shattering, path-breaking investigation which these guys have done. None whatsoever. Nothing. Absolutely zilch. So what is the new thing which everybody is getting their knickers in a twist about? Nothing. And for a moment, let us assume that whatever they are saying is true. Do they realize that they might have done it for ideological and political purposes, but do they realize that this is actually going to boomerang on them? Because if they are trying to target the current government in India by saying that, look, this is a government which goes and carries out these kind of operations around the world, frankly speaking, they're just adding a couple of 100 million more votes to the vote bank of this government rather than actually undermining this government. They're only adding to the reputation of this government as one which is not going to, turn the other cheek, which many of the previous governments were doing, that this government is not going to do this. It's going to give a blow for a blow. So, frankly speaking, if I was in the BJP, for example, I would have certainly sent a thank you card to Guardian and said, can you please publish some more reports like this, because it does a hell of a lot for my brand equity than anything else will do.
Can I say something now? We do not get that kind of time to explain our part of the story. So kudos to Sushant and kudos to you to give him unequivocal airtime to explain his case.
Yeah. Can I say something now, Arnab? If you give me 2 minutes
I tell you, Faraz, save the sarcasm. I'm responding to Faraz. See, Faraz, I'll tell you one thing. When you are headlining a big story and coming to a big conclusion, you cannot write a fairy tale. It is incumbent upon the journalist to at least name one specific source. Under the cover of journalistic anonymity, you cannot say, I have sources, but I will not name them. I could be speaking to you, Faraz, and calling you a Pakistani intelligence official. In this specific report, this 3-byline report, not one individual official has been named, except towards the very end as background information, a person who is part of some think tank is referred to, but as far as any of the headline grabbing parts of the story, not one official has been named. This is scurrilous in terms of journalism. But I'm not trying to take away time from you. You understand?
No. But there has to be
I'd like Faraz to reply because he made that observation. I'm hitting him back here.
Yeah, Arnab, you're absolutely right. There has to be substantiated sources to confirm, and there has to be trichotomy of sources to confirm one single report. But the point is there are editorial checks, and it's not upon one reporter to file a report, and it's published.
How do you know? No, 1 minute. No. Suppose I put out a report today that Pakistani intelligence officials have told me that Parvez Musharraf paid 10 crore rupees to kill Benazir Bhutto.
But Arnab,
suppose I put out that report. Many people suspect Musharraf's side. No, 1 minute. Hey, 1 minute. Suppose I say that reliable Pakistani intelligence officials have told me that Musharraf killed Benazir Bhutto and paid 10 crore rupees. But I don't name a single person. Will you accept my report?
Will your editor approve
Will you accept it?
Will your editor approve that report? If it's not substantiated.
First of all, it won't be carried on Republic. But I'm saying if anybody puts out a story like that, you'll say without naming the person, you're running a fake piece. It's fake news.
I mean, I have seen you.
Don't take a convenient argument for us.
You have been quoting the same Guardian again and again to prove your point in the past. Why are you not?
Never in my life. I'll tell you. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Quoting the Guardian is like quoting the Sun as a source of journalism. What are you talking about? Now my question, I have never done that.
You don't agree with the Canadian
I have never done that.
You don't agree with the...
I have never done that.
You don't agree with the American prosecutors. You don't agree with the Qataris who have held your 3 Navy officers and now they've of course been withdrawn. You don't agree with the Pakistani government.
Nobody is held. They've all been freed. One phone call from Delhi freed. Nobody is held. India is a powerful country. We told the Qataris they released them.
That was diplomacy at its peak. But they were on a death row
but one phone call is enough. No, we are a big country. But we are a big country. No? Qatar knows we are a big country. They won't mess with us.
So you can do all the badmashi you want. So you can do all the terrorism.
Badmashi we are not doing. General Bakshi, please. Please don't reduce. We don't do badmashi.
Is based on all the admissions that India has adopted foreign countries, terrorism as a state policy. That is what admission from Sushant, that is what you are admitting.
Oh, sir,
on top of it, by denying the fact of
Sushant does not admit.
On the other hand, doing a complete program, it means that it has some substantial credibility. That's why you are doing this program, that you know that people will give a weightage to the report of the Guardian. That's why you are doing this program against Guardian, because you know that people will understand the credibility of Guardian more than Republic's.
Okay, let me ask one minute. General Bakshi and Sushant, one question to Barrister Amrit, because not spoken, then I'll come back to you. Absolutely wrong. I am curious. I am a curious kind of person. So I'm by nature a curious person. I like to ask these curious questions. And my curious question is to Barrister Amrit Ahmed Sheikh. Barrister Amrit Ahmed Sheikh, these people, who are they that you are weeping buckets for them? Hanzla Andnan, mastermind of the attack on the BSF convoy in Jammu and Kashmir in 2015, he's dead. Riaz Ahmad, affiliated to LET, one of the main conspirators behind the Dhangri terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir, he's dead. Bashir Ahmad Peer, alias Imtiaz Alam, Hizbul Mujahideen terrorist, dead. Now, if all the people who are trying to do terrorism in India are dead, maybe it's their bad karma. It's not like we're killing them. They try to do bad things to India and they're all dead. They try to do terrorism in India, they're all dead. And so seeing the fact that they are dead, nobody in Pakistan will want to be dead and therefore will not carry out acts of terrorism against India or feel they are going to be safe in Pakistan. You can come back to Pakistan, but you'll still be dead. Now, that doesn't mean we're killing them. There's no link there, Barrister.